Okay, now. Alright, let's see. YouTube, Facebook connected. Twitch, nope. Not connected. Why? Yeah, while we're waiting, let me start up the game because it's idle in the background. Anyway, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, this deep dice thingy, it ends this Thursday. So I figure out the majority today and tomorrow. I got like 130 some jumps to scan, and then turn around and race back to the bubble and try to deliver these, in time. We're finally live. Here's our intro. Alright, what I'm gonna do, let's get started then. Oops, wrong channel. Wrong tab. Right tab. Sorry about that. Exactly. Like I said, I'm still waking up. Like I said, yesterday I had to do blood work, go get bills, take care of food, do some laundry. The doctor made me wait for so long yesterday that I got kind of sick like, and then it just like persisted like throughout most of the day. See if I can see my screen now. Alright, so again, like I said, this is the deep dice exploration thingy, which ends this Thursday. So I figured I'd do some serious grinding for today and tomorrow.
Welcome back, Commander. You currently have no missions. You are in the vicinity of COL 285 Sector DQ-NC 7-20 BC, in the COL 285 Sector DQ-NC 7-20 system.
Now, cool thing about Elite Dangerous is you got a thingy set, it'll remember. So just go to your galaxy map, and it will plot the course and basically reset it. So I've got 137 jumps. What's here? Oh, that's right, yeah, because I stopped right here. Alright, back up, back up. Even the game gets stupid like that, the nows. Oh, I've got that. Well, yeah, I definitely need to go back. I've still got my Christmas things going. Yeah, let's jump in. Looks like Mars. Yeah, the way it does.
Frameshift drive charging.
So now, like I said, I figured I'd do the grinder out here.
2, 1, engage.
Your Python has jumped to Super Cruise.
And after Destiny, yeah, I'm starting to agree with some of the other streamers. I mean, the last few days I've been trying to get god rolls on some of the weapons, and instead of getting them, I'm just getting crack rolls. Just everything else. And today, the Christmas thing ends. Yeah, so like I said, I want to say Sunday. You know, everybody jumped in to grind like crazy to get the thing completed, and it gave us, you know, crack type gear.
This body has large deposits of chromium, zinc, and vanadium. Body V1 contains high levels of chromium, zinc, and vanadium.
Yeah, fuel scoop thing, yay!
Your Python is now fully refueled.
Fuel scoop thing. Alright, then down here to next. But yeah, just, I don't know, like I said, it just, you know, I want to be a dedicated game streamer. That's everything else. But the way a lot of the game companies have been going lately, putting these half-baked games out there and expecting $60. Games are just not like they used to be. Or used to be, you know, and I mean, I remember the old days. You get the PC Gamer magazine, you got a little demo disc, and you had like 5-minute demos of different games
Body C1
to
has
try
high levels
and
of
play.
chromium and manganese.
That's everything else.
Body C2 contains high levels of germanium. Moon C28 is a remarkable rocky body with an incredibly inclined orbit and an
In a
extremely
way,
high surface
that's what some of these
temperature of
so-called
nearly
pre-orders are
861
supposed to
Kelvin.
be.
This body
You know, you
contains high levels
pre-order a
of
game,
germanium and
hoping
arsenic.
to be the first one in to test the game and play the game and show off the game. But then you get things like Cyberpunk, who's like, yeah, pre-order a game, it looks great for consoles. You know, now they're the investors or the stock people, they're thinking about taking them to court for fraud. Because they kind of lied about the consoles. Now, the Xbox One, no, I got that refunded. Just everything else. The PC version, no, I'm going to hold on to it. Because like I said, No Man's Sky, I pre-ordered it, but not happy with it. So I did the refund, right, you know, after, you know, when it came available to refund it. So I got my refund. Now today, No Man's Sky is really good. Yeah, it took them 2-3 years. Not an operation. Yeah, it took No Man's Sky 2-3 years. You know, I was trying to get the game fixed and running good. Yeah, fully examined.
Bodies
Yay.
A3 and A5 are good candidates for mapping.
So I think that's what's going to happen with Cyberpunk. Yeah, it's broken right now. But, yeah, give it a 2-3 years. You know, Cyberpunk is going to come out and it's going to be really good. You know, but a lot of these games, you know, I do the pre-order thing, hoping for it, and then I get let down because it's not so great. So, I don't know. So, Brado, yeah, Brado. Good morning to you. Hope you're doing okay today. Hope you're staying warm because it's kind of nasty out there. Real nasty. Speed up.
Telemetry obtained. Your Python is heading to the Call 285 Sector GL-NC7-20 system. This is your first visit to the system. Audi A2 has large deposits of chromium, zinc, and vanadium.
There it all stops.
This body contains large deposits of chromium and manganese. Star B is notable, with an unusually high average
Wow, 1,
density.
2, 3, 4 stars.
As you can see, it emits a yellow-orange light.
These
Bodies
two are to
ABC1,
examine.
ABC2, D6, and D7 are recommended mapping candidates. Your Python is now fully refueled.
Alright, so let's go exploring. But yeah, like I said, it just, I don't know. And then my other channel, yeah, like I said, my other channel, I'm working with, you know, Thor game developers. Pretty happy with the other game channel. Delete those game developers. Now, I will admit, some of them don't listen. Some of them use the Patreon and, you know, they do this, play the game, test the game, give me feedback. You get your feedback, they just do what they want to do. But majority of them, no, you work with them and talk with them. And within Patreon rules, you know, they'll try to make the game that you're expecting within Patreon rules. But then there's a few of them that have left Patreon and went to subscribe star, because Patreon do get kind of picky on their rules. While some of the others, you know, have gone to subscribe star. I would go to subscribe star. The only problem is subscribe star don't use PayPal. They want your bank account. They want to use your bank account,
Planet
you
ABC1
know,
is notable,
set up
with
everything.
potential for terraforming.
They don't use PayPal. But if you don't want to use your bank and you're into that cryptocurrency stuff, Squadron will do the cryptocurrency thingy. So, who knows? Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, it's way over there. Yeah, so Alan's all watching that. Oh, I've got 2 on YouTube. Alright. So it looks like it's Grado and Aaron. So hi. Now, like I said, I figured I'd do this because, now, like I said, I've got 136 jumps, then I've got to turn around and race back to the bubble, because this event inspired Thursday. Like I said, last year, the, oh, hell. Connie, I see their stupid logo in my head, but I can't think of the name. They took the, they won the award last year. But, you know, like I said, and then for Elite Dangerous, yeah, one time we had close to 800, 900 people. Now, we're barely hitting like 150 to 200. You know, in some events, yeah, we hit our 200, but majority of the time, now there's really only 100 of us really playing the game and trying to keep, you know, the Hutton Orbital alive. Just not many playing the game. Do you think they'll eventually make Mars landable? I really want to go there. I do know that they had actually said that in some of the Sol system, thinking of the Cannon group, yeah, thank you, yeah, the Cannon group, which is the science group, they won the award last year for no deep space explored. Now they had said that even if you get the, and that's the other thing, if you want to do that, the Federation, because Mars is basically in Solar System, you've got to get the Solar System rank. I think I have it unlocked finally. I think, just everything else. But they had said that even with the Soul Planet, that you can basically go to Earth or the galaxy that Earth is residing in, that's everything else. A lot of those planets are not going to be landable. And there's a lot of people who like, that's the main reason why they got Elite Dangerous. They want to be able to land on Mars, explore Mars, go to where the moon lander thingy, sitting at, explore that, go to Earth, explore things on Earth. You do have it unlocked, but you said Mars was not landable right now. I don't think so. Because that's the big question. When they were showing off that Odyssey trailer last time, that was one of the big questions a lot of people was asking. Can we land on Earth finally? Can we land on the moon finally? Can we go to like Mars and other places? They actually said, no, not right now. No, not right now. What they're going to be mainly doing is generate basic, because what it is, the game engine that they're using, it's a unique game engine that creates, galaxy, creates moon, creates the, landable planets, just everything else. It's a, map generator, I guess you'd call it. Rota, Titan, all of those extensions. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, how you can tell, ladies and gentlemen, notice the blue circles. We'll go in. So you can see, this looks like the moon, kind of. Just everything else. Notice it's got a blue circle. The ones with blue circles are landable. Notice this one right here. It does not have the blue circle. That means you can't land on it for some reason. But the others that have blue circles are landable. You can land on them. Well, notice this brown one and this yellow one. Those don't have blue circles. So, you can't land on them. But the rest of these that have blue circles, they're landable. You can land on them. You want to go to... Yeah, maybe. Maybe. And I didn't have such a big, huge I forget what that thing's called. Refinery. Refinery and a large hopper. Yeah, I would have had a dune buggy in this thing. Just everything else, but I decided to put it in there, just everything else and all. Like, yeah, it's just, but I didn't have such a big, huge refinery and such a big, huge hopper holder. Yeah, I could have a dune buggy in this thing. Me neither. I suck at the mining. The only sad thing is, the really good mining is actually inside the core. So you have to basically glue the rock open, just everything else and all. So most of the mining I do is called surface mining. But if you want to get the really good stuff, they're inside the rock, not on the edge of the rock. You know, like I said, it's sadly, like I said, mining got nerfed to hell, so you really need nothing at mining. Combat finally got a buff, but still not enough. So if you want to be a dedicated bounty hunter, dedicated, ship fighter for Federation, they did get a buff, so try to make it more profitable. But in a way, not really. Not really. The money is still basically on getting a dolphin, setting a dolphin up to the Deep Space Explorer ship, and then putting a Guardian engine, Guardian technology in it, so you can go out to, like, deep space and all. So that's what they want you to do, basically. They want you to do Deep Space Exploring, go out and explore all these places. And the funny thing, to me, it kind of breaks the game. Because you get these ships built, and then you go there, visit the planet, and then you, land on the planet. Yeah, you got a doom doggy. But guess what? You're the only one in that doom doggy. So you bring all these people with you to go look at these planets and then land on the planet, and they stay on the ship. You're the one that's in that doom doggy, running around, driving around.
Planet D6 is notable, with terraformable conditions.
Ooh, terraforming. High middle accounting world. So to me, it kind of breaks the game a little bit. But yeah, that's what they really want you to do in the game. Build the deep space exploring ships and go deep space exploring.
Planet D7 is a notable high metal content world with terraformable conditions.
I just thought they stay in the ship where I can call them for air support. Like I said, I'm looking forward to seeing what they do to Odyssey. Now again, like I said, right now, you're still not going to have your ship interior thing. So you basically land on a station, and you're seeing here right now, you're at Jakarta right now. And just like you do in your Doom Doggy, you just basically, when you look down, you basically jump in your Doom Doggy, and then you see that little animation as you switch from ship to Doom Doggy. You're going to see an animation like that, and then yours is going to appear in front of your ship. They did say coming soon. I'm not gonna get it if I don't think it's worth it. That's going away. Like I said, I'm seriously starting to think. My channel here, I love what I do, just everything else. But I mean, you had Andromeda. Both the Bioware games, Andromeda and crap, not to get the other game they made and it was a sale. Cyberpunk. I've been doing all these pre-orders. Granted, some of them, after the game goes live, not like this is got a date for. Not really. I mean, like Destiny. Yeah, I pre-ordered the game and everything else, and then after you pre-ordered it, literally 70% of the game is then literally vaulted to the vault, that's everything else, and the last season, they're just basically a copy and paste of last season stuff. The Christmas stuff. It's just a copy and paste of last Christmas rewards. It's just a new paint job. Like the other day, Douglas was asking me, do I still play Star Wars? That's the reason why I stopped really playing Star Wars. Granted, the stories in Star Wars is really good, but, everything's copy and paste. Star Wars overthought, like everything's a copy and paste. Alright, what am I missing? How are you? I'm not missed you. And then you got PC hardware. Yeah, granted, the new year started now. But they're actually saying that CPU and GPUs, no, we won't see them until probably summertime. Because supposedly, all those 30,000, all those video cards, because that Trota mining or Itoria or however it's pronounced, now Data's really good at mining that. So a lot of these miners literally thought out factories after factory, so they're like getting 100 some video cards just to go do crypto mining. And then the other miners, AMD's really good at mining those. Gets everything out there, yeah. So that's why we have a shortage of, CPU and GPUs. But then again, like I said, both them, they don't want to make anymore. They want to make just enough so they can sell out, then make a few more to have them sell out. Because they don't want to make a bunch of them like they did with the 10,000 models and the the other, where they need all those CPUs and GPUs, and nobody really bought them. Nobody really bought them. So they just sat on shelves collecting dust until the crypto miners came in, and they're like, oh, we can make money with this PC hardware. So, yeah. Flying all the way back here, but on this just one planet. Now, like I said, if anybody's got any questions, and I do ask. Yeah, and like I said, yeah, I'll get it, because like I said, since I got the lifetime edition, I'll definitely get it. It'll be on this account, though, because this is the lifetime one. No, not the other one, staying in the bubble. I doubt they'll go to Colonial.
Planet ABC2 is notable, with abundant liquid water at the surface.
Well, let's go to the look at the extents. Nice.
Bodies ABC1. ABC2, D6, and D7 are good candidates to map.
Alright, so I would did not the noun, but nouns on a jump. Without fucking time. Damn, I've been trying to sneak to the last hour. Yeah. But now, like I said, it just... Yeah.
Frameshift drive charging.
Team congestion.
Telemetry obtained. Your Python is heading to the call 285 vector GL-NC7-19 system. This is your first visit to the system.
Fuel scooping.
Brown
Wow,
dwarf 3 is
23.
uncommon and notable, with higher than average density. Fuel at maximum.
Let's take a look at this one. I was logged into Elite last night. Yeah, cause like I said, it just, yeah, to the event thing, yeah, I'll definitely try keeping, staying a doddle. Just everything else. And stay in the doddle that way when the new stuff kicks in. But if it's not really worth it, yeah, I'll definitely tell you that my other channel. Like I said, I'm having more fun and doing more on the other channel. With this channel, there's not much to do. I mean, you do the events. Yeah, it's a grind. Like Star Trek
Planet 1
takes
is notable,
13
with an
days.
incredibly oblong
Some of the
orbit.
others, you know. But some of the other games, like Cyberpunk, yeah, I could be streaming it to everything else, but right now I'm just gonna wait until it gets a few patches, you know. I decided to either look instead, I could have done both. I'm doing the shit back to, yeah, that's called a jest. Because people did ask, when the Odyssey goes live, will it be in the doddle or will it be any of it be out in Colonia? Now they did say that when Odyssey goes live, majority of the planets and majority of the stuff, you know, when Odyssey goes live, will happen within the doddle. Down the road, then Colonial could get a few down the road. But at the start, you know, when Odyssey goes live, no, it's going to be here in the doddle. So, if you want to experience that Odyssey stuff, yeah, you want to stay in the doddle. You want to experience that Odyssey stuff. Alright, let's fly through, because there's a bunch right here in the system. So it's all going to be here in the doddle.
This body has high levels of arsenic.
Come on, turn
This
it
body
slow.
has large deposits of arsenic.
Alright, all explored. Yeah, looks like we got it all. Alright, that's explored. That's not, so let's go there. I think start doing more details because I want to do more jobs in the downloads and shipping. Well, like I said, they have finally beefed up the, downies and everything else and all. So don't take a large ship though, because the large ships, it's still not really a chaos with everything else. But if you use like a medium-sized ship, yeah, you get a good payoff. But if you kind of have to grind it though, so and that's the other thing I'm starting to notice with a lot of these game developers. Yeah, if you want to get the God rolls in Destiny, yeah, they expect you to grind at least 10 hours. Because there was one guy who actually did a test of that, where he grind literally for 10 hours doing a bunch of strikes and raids, and at the like 8, 9, and 10th hour mark, he started getting the good weapons, the good honor, the good stuff, did everything else. Elite Dangerous is also like that, where, if you want to grind in here, yeah, they want you to stay in here like crazy, grind for 2 hours, take a break, come back, grind another 2 hours, take a break. I think I'll grind the entire, and get my high-end ships. Yep. Yeah, because like I said, the Federation, they're the tanks of the game, because how thick their armor are. But if you want that shit that have high shields, that's the Empire. That's the Empire. Their hull's not thick, but they've got good engines and good strong shields. And if you do the one tire play, the one girl with the blue hair, yeah, you put that shield on a Empire ship, you can pretty much have God shields. And that's the other thing. Tire play, not that it really does them, but, each one of them has a certain weapon. I need a clipper and a cutter, I'm always confused which one's bigger. Neither of those, they're very good. Basically, the crap, now you just don't name. I want to say the clipper is the smaller one. Basically, the clipper is like the Python here. It's not a big ship, kind of. Alright, scan you.
This body has large deposits of arsenic and tellurium.
Well, the cutter is the big, huge
This body has
cargo
large
hauler.
deposits of germanium.
That's one good thing
This
about
body
the
contains very high levels of
cutter.
germanium at 6.2% and arsenic at 2.8%.
If you want to need like 900
This
tons
body
of
contains
cargo,
large deposits
yeah,
of
that's a
arsenic.
cutter. They can move 900 tons of cargo real easy. Because they're the big monsters. But usability, yeah, they're very good on usability. And that's the thing. If you want usability and good shields, yeah, go with the Empire. If you want a tank that doesn't move as well, that has a lot of firepower, that has super thick shields, yeah, that's Federation. That's Federation.
Body 4B has large deposits of germanium.
Alright, I'll scan, yep, I'll scan. Sit on continent because I need to be able to outrun and outmove enemies, which I'll have to be able to flip them darn easily. Now you just set up the way I've got mine set up. Till this day, yes, I'll admit, I do get interdicted. There are times I do get interdicted. that the way I have my engines and stuff set up, yeah, after I get, now see, the secret is, when you get interdicted, Sonnet, the reason why, when you try to fight that interdiction, you're going to cause damage to your ship because of that flipping and turning, trying to not get interdicted. So Sonnet, when you get interdicted, the second you come out of space, basically, the second you come out of space, they're going to basically be facing you, and you're going to be facing them. Dump everything to engines immediately. As you come out of space, and they come out of space, quickly start, boosting to go past them. The reason why is, it's going to take them a few seconds to turn around and start catching up with you. Then while boosted, do like 2-3 times, boost like stupid crazy, past them and, behind them. Dump everything in the shields or your systems and quickly, if you've got a waypoint set, make sure you don't have the waypoint set. That way you can automatically jump back to normal space and keep going. And that is how I'm always able to fight my, fight and not lose my cargo. Because you do get cargo damage, and if you get somewhere where, so much cargo has to make it, yeah, you'll get a fail. If, let's say you got, 100 tons of cargo, but 80% of it has to make it without damage. Well, if you're fighting your interdiction, there's a lot of times, not only does your ship get damaged, that it's valuable cargo, yeah, your cargo is taking damage still. And you can actually get a fail, because only 50% of cargo was good, while the other 50 was damaged. Or you got interdicted and was forced to get off, like, say, 10 tons or something. So, till this day, the only other time I've actually had to give up my thing. Now, one thing about it, like in the that one crap. Oh yeah, that's the other thing I need to do. Next month I'll be doing that deep space thing. Well, they'll be go somewhere in deep space. I have still not gotten the Guardian engine thingy unlocked. That's the only time, because you'll get these, cargo stuff, and you basically do what's called a cargo throw, where you, select 5-ton throw and keep running and hoping that the pirates will stop and like, oh, he done 5 tons, I'm going to stop and look at this 5 tons. That is the only time I really going to lose cargo. Because sadly, those are not NPCs. They're real players who will use cargo breakers and, engine stallers. They're real players. They're not NPCs. So that's the only time I lose. When a real player is challenging me and doing stuff. Whereas an NPC, because they're not smart. Go in between so you can scan them. But yeah, NPCs are not really smart. Just to know, whereas a player, now they'll think ahead. They'll bring cargo breakers, just everything else. EMPs to, basically
Planet
knock
6
your
is notable
engines
for an
offline.
incredibly large radius of over 13,000 kilometers and an extremely high surface temperature of over
They'll
490
bring
Kelvin.
stuff to, Alright, so what am I missing? Alright, I've got them all scanned. Why did it not give me any? Ah, it's got just delayed. Yeah, it's still okay. So it probably told me. Yeah, I found them all. Alright, let's jump. Yeah, like I said, the game's delayed. You know, and that's another thing. A lot of these games now, yeah, don't put them on your hard drive anymore. No, the Android though don't count. You can scan the Android though, but it don't count. And go scan it. Android though don't count. Because you get some of these systems, they can have 10 asteroids. If everything else it only had like 2 planets, they'll have 10 asteroid fields. Not the game only wants planets. Asteroid fields don't count. You'll see. And it technically didn't scan. Good discovery scanner usually gets the belts when you scan the star. Yeah, usually. You know, and that's the good thing. They had actually made these new discovery scanners, so when you walk in, yeah, they'll scan the star and the asteroid belt right next to it. So you don't have to go in there anymore. You don't have to worry about, you know, wasting your time scanning them. Yeah, see, everything in that system right there, it's all been scanned. So you don't have to worry.
Frameshift drive charging.
But now, I was like to say, a lot of these games now, they need their SSDs now. So you've got games that are on hard drives. Hard drives is ancient technology.
Jump in progress. Your Python is
A
in
lot of them
transit
want
to
to be on
Dorigo
SSD now.
HRT-OV47-6
And they run
system.
that on SSDs.
This is your first visit to the system.
Fuel scooping.
11. I'll start so you can get fuel.
Fuel scooping complete.
Fuel down.
Maximum fuel.
See? Usually the big ones are always scanned when you go into a system. It's just the little guys. Just the little guys. They're not going to line up. Like I said, that's the other thing. They really went out of their way to make the Discovery scanner, the planetary scanner. They went out of the way to make it better. I still wish it was like Star Citizen. The Star Citizen, the planetary scan and the space scanner thing, is part of the ship. It's not a separate piece. Whereas Elite Dangerous, now it's a separate piece. So it takes up one of your days. Where Star Citizen is part of that ship. You know, and that's the other thing. Some ships have a better system, while others are so-so. You know, some of them are so-so. It just depends on what shit you're getting. You know, you get those science. Yeah, you can have a lot of sensors and a lot of stuff. Whereas a, cargo ship, it's not going to have much sensor. And just enough just to tell you, what planet you're going to, what cargo you're going to be delivering to. Because cargo shits don't need that much sensors and scanners and this, that, and all. Where a science ship will. I'm okay being separate because you real shit. You get the ability to customize it like that. If you don't need it to scan it to some job, then you get the little ones and save room.
Planet A3 is notable.
Oh yeah, good point.
Unusually high
Good
surface
point.
temperature of over 370 Kelvin.
More realistic that way. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Now you got me thinking about it. It's just like I said, yeah. In this game, there's not that many ships. Whereas Star Citizen, supposed to like that to have like 100 ships. But each ship is going to be dedicated to its class. So, yeah. Yeah. Okay, it's next in line. But yeah, you're right, Aaron. Yeah. I am so congested today. It's not funny. Yeah. Because handy would be able to customize your shit. That's what you need. You need another hauler that you knocked out the cargo space. the shit that you used to hauling that it wasn't hauling. Exactly. Crap. Yeah, you're right. Well, like I said, like the Python here, it's a multi-purpose ship. Whereas some ships in the game, they're dedicated. Like the Type 9. Now that's basically a hauler. It's the largest, unless you get the cutter, where the Type 9 can carry 800 tons. The cutter can carry 900 tons. That's basically what the cutter is. It's our largest cargo hauler, basically. Do you like it? You turn the XX into a medium-sized cargo ship with a couple of hard points. Everything inside was basically cargo space. Yeah, I've done that before. The only problem is with the Aztecs Explorer, it's got a crap turn rate. Whereas the Python, now, both of them are literally medium-sized ship, but the Python has better maneuverability. But when it comes to cargo space, yeah, the Python actually carried more. It's just when it comes to maneuverability, Python does a better job. With the Ass Explorer, you can do a cargo hauler. It just doesn't turn that well. And that's why a lot of times, no, I will not use an Ass Explorer. I use it for deep space exploring. But if you really want to make a good cargo runner that can carry a lot, now get a Python. You'll still have your maneuverability, that's everything else and all, and it can do one big engine. That way you can keep boosting like crazy. Cargo ships in the extent had onboard refinery, they would have need more money. Exactly. Well, like I said, one day soon, yeah, I'll probably do that with an Anaconda. Because if you really want to go deep space exploring, yeah, that's the way to go with the Anaconda. Because they can carry everything. They can have the refinery to refine. They can carry up to like 2 dune buggies. They carry the biggest engine, and if you put a Guardian engine in there, hell, you're doing 80 plus jumps. Whereas like right now, me, see, that's all my systems I've got unlocked. I think I already looked to see how far my jump is. Module target ships, cruise node. There it is. So you can see, I can jump 19, but if I'm not carrying nothing, then I can jump 20 light years, 20.60 light years, just everything else and all. Whereas an Anaconda, you're doing like 89. If you get a Guardian technology engine and then go to an engineer and engineer the hell out of it, yeah, you can do 89 some jumps. with an anaconda. Think of that. It took weeks or a year to get a job. And back, everything was fine. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Now I've got to keep an eye on my time. Alright, so that stream's 1 hour exactly. So I've got 1 more hour to stream, and then I've got to call it quits. That's how Elite Dangerous is. You can stream for that 2 hours, and then you got to take a break. Because Elite Dangerous doesn't like these, all-day streams. Well, I take it back. If you're doing like the deep base one, yeah, they do something to the servers where, you can do that deep base run with everything else and all. But any other time of the year, now 2 hours, and the server gets unstable. So when they do that deep base one, where you're going out to that, basically deep space. Way out there. Well, they do this eagle point jump. I can't lock onto it. Yeah, because I don't have the thing set. Oh well. No, I don't want to jump there. No. Yes, game done. So now, like I said, that's the only time they do something to the servers where, you can be on there all day and all night, just everything else and all. They do something to the servers, then they get stable. But then any other time, not 2 hours, so it becomes unstable.
Destination confirmed. Your Python is en route to the Rigo FW-OB47-0 system. This is your first visit to this system. Fuel tanks at 98% capacity.
Fuel scooping complete.
Wow,
Python is
32.
now fully refueled.
gas giant, looks like. But yeah, they do something to the surface to make it stable. And it's only for that event. Any other time it's unstable. Yeah, that was right, it's a gas giant. Damn. Like I said, some days I'm congested like hell and other days I'm okay. Like I said, sorry for the blowing the nose and all. Even in the wintertime, I still deal with my allergies. No, I'm gonna miss it. Go up, go up, go up. See, I'm slowly going by the system. And I'm pretty much scanning everything in that system there. I've got my sensors up on max. Oh, I was already scanning it already. Yeah, that takes about weeks to years to get it out and everything was already done with time. Yeah. Uh-oh! Gas giant with a million-days life! Oh no! Third gods! But ladies and gentlemen, yes, third gods are a million-days life thorns. And they live on a million-days planets. Third gods! So the question is that where the third gods are hiding? But now, like I said, they're still attacking out there in that cul-de-sac nebula. They're still out there. Even though these is likely microscopic. Let's say we're going to get detailed on it. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. People have been trying to find ways to find out where in Elite Dangerous where the third god planet is. Now, in the 1989 version of the game, yeah. Because in 84 you knew about it, but you couldn't go there because your, warp drive, you didn't have the warp drive to properly, go into their system. That's everything else. But in 1989, yeah, you literally had to go create a specialized engine. And spoiler alert, when you played the 89, it was a suicide mission. So when you clicked it, yes, you're going to get game over, but you're going to basically take a dial neutral down and basically nuke the system there, breaking their portal basically, so they couldn't just warp into our system anymore. So you break their jump ability, but you'd also poison their home planet. Really? It's all of them? Let me double check. Those are not explored. So that's gonna set the neonite scan. Yep, that's good note of them. So. But no, in this one, no. I mean, we do have that one planet that you can go down and basically explore in your Doondoggy. And that's where you get the alien technology from. No third god fleet ships or, a bunch of ships sitting there. Just a leftover third god, type ship or whatever it is. And then there's the other theory. Yeah, third gods are basically bio-engineered. So when you go to that one planet, yeah, that's probably a ship being developed. Being turned into a large third god ship. They are bio-engineered. Giant. Not explored. Are these explored? That's not explored.
Body 4CA has large deposits of sulfur, carbon, phosphorus, and selenium.
Okay, that's all explored. But now one thing about Frontier, they want to keep the third gods as your villains. Trying to keep them out there. And then the sad thing is, the only way to fight their gods is with Guardian technology. And like I said, I've got the missile rack thingy, but the rest of the set, I've not gone grinding for. Because I kind of got turned off where, yeah, the missile racks, yeah, it took me 20 times with everything else and all. And then after you get it, if you really want to make it good, then you got to take it to an engineer. And I pretty much, killed it, trying to make better missiles. But then in the game, missiles are not that great in this game.
Planet 5 is a notable Class 1 gas giant with pristine rocky and icy rings. Planet 6 is a notable icy body with an incredibly large radius of over 12,500 kilometers and a pristine icy ring.
Yeah, that's all scanned. Yeah, that's explored. Explored. Yeah, they're all explored.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah. Thought there were gods. Nope, you need to have the guardian technology.
3, 2, 1.
Jump in progress. Your Python is en route to the Rigo HR-OB47-2 system. This is your first visit to the system.
Fuel scooping.
Round dwarf B is remarkable with an unusually low solar radius at 0.2 times sols and an incredibly high average density of 21,000 kilograms per cubic meter. Refueled.
Whee!
Planet A2 is a notable rocky ice world with an extremely oblong orbit. Planet A1 is notable, with an extremely elongated orbit.
Understand. Do. Go one on Twitch, two on YouTube. So hi Twitch. How are you? Hope everybody's having a good day. And staying warm because it's cold out there. Very cold. But yeah. Like I said, type of thoroughgut, you need thoroughgut technology. It's got the missile rack. But sadly in the game, missile racks are not that great. You want some sort of energy-based weapon to get the shield down. And then you want some sort of kinetic weapon, like cannons, to do hull damage and get the hull down. In this game, missiles are not that great. Now, 9s are pretty good. You drop 9 to everything else and all. But the only problem with 9s, if you're fighting in a group and, you've got a lot of friendlies, you can actually become wanted because one of your friendlies ran into your 9, that's everything else, and got friendly fire, or friendly fire damage. And then boom, you just became wanted because they ran into your 9. None of the stuff that you need. You see one you don't want to sight it. Power down, keep your distance and wait. Yep, pretty much. Pretty much. Well, it used to be, if you did the power down and wait till the next group to come in, that used to be really good, but then they nerfed to where, after you came in, after a while, you'll just start getting trapped with everything else. So let's say if you're trying to do those bounty hunting missions where you have to hunt somebody, it never fails. You've got exactly 2 hours to find this guy, that's everything else and all, and it has you jump like 10 different systems. Scan here, he's not here. Scan here, he's not here. Scan here, he's not here. And it never fails. It's usually 8 or 9 or 10. That's where he's hiding at. And, when you go in there, because you're, because a lot of them, they make you align with some other group while you're looking for him. So the other 7 systems, you're taking damage looking for that one guy. Then you finally find the guy that you're looking for, and he's in a well-armed system, well-armed group, that's everything else, but you're already near dead, and you've got exactly 2 minutes to go in there, kill him, get him down fast. You got exactly 2 minutes, or you fail, and the faction that you aligned with, well, guess what? You just now become wanted, and it never fails. They always send 2 very high-powered ships that just 1, 2, you're dead. Since you failed this bounty, you didn't, kill this target, fail. So those kind of missions I stopped doing. Because what's the use of declaring your ship, declaring your ship, looking. Now granted, a lot of times when you go looking, you're near a space station, so you can dock, get your repairs, and, you need to find that one guy was had with 2 vulture escorts. Yep. That it never fails. And the sad thing is, those missions have actually gotten worse. Those missions have actually gotten worse. Because now you've got to have a ship dedicated to chasing it down, interdicting them, this everything else. And if you click on the wrong one and they throw a sensor jammer to mess up you, and you lock onto a wrong target, Well, you just became wanted because you just target a dolphin, a tourist ship by accident. You know, and the tourist ship automatically reports you. Oh, I'm being attacked. Help us, help us. Oh, this evil pirate trying to kill us. Help us. We're people, tourist people. Help us. Oh, God. Well, because like I said, the guy threw a sensor jammer to, nest you up. Just and also, instead of locking onto him, you got jammed and locked on the tourist ship. Death to winning barges. Well, like I said, at the start, there used to be one. Now, there is a mission. The only problem is you have to become all elite. All elite. Once you get all three of the elite and you start going to Jameson Memorial Station, yeah, there is that one mission where you are sent out to hunt down a wedding barge and destroy the wedding barge, but you have to get your elite rank done, and it's at the James Memorial Station. But they used to be, on some of them, like around the large capital worlds, you would have the mission dropped. Now they changed it now that if you want to do that mission, you have to be elite level and the docking at James Memorial. There is that one mission. Oh, Drawn Dwarf. Okay, so this is going to be the Drawn Dwarf one. Which is way over there. Alright, dump everything the engines. So we can get that faster. It's going to be on the engines ramping up. This is going to take 2 hours and 16 minutes to fly out there and scan everything out there. 2 hours and 15 minutes. Then again, I wonder if anybody scanned that. Let's see. Scan, 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 scan. Scan. Wait, these are all unexplored. These are all unexplored. So yeah, as you can see, I wonder if I'll lock onto that. Yeah, it's still going to take 1 hour and 15 minutes. Now you can see there, ladies and gentlemen. Yep. In this game, some of these systems are very well spaced out. Well, flying. Is anybody knocked any of them, I wonder? Okay, discovered, 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 discovered. Nobody knocked any of these. Ew! Well, if any of them is unique, we're gonna knock them. Because they've been discovered, but nobody has. Alright, so how you can tell? Notice the name right here. You'll notice third discovery. If somebody has discovered it, just everything else, that's how you know. I'm going to clear my whiteboard. Now let me go to here. Oh! No, that I have not any of these. Yeah, the only one that's landable is that one. Alright, go back, go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Turn around, turn around. No, that I have not these. And the only landable planet is that one. Yeah, see, nobody else has found any of these. So we're going to go back to this system, scan it. Well, we'd already scanned it, we just have to not do it. Not everything you'll be throwing away credits, not at all. Exactly. Like I said, that's good. You'll see a lot of this, and then you'll get these, what I call, scan racers. They basically come in, they honk, do a quick scan, and then they leave. Like those anomalies, nobody found. In that one system, somebody discovered everything, but they didn't do no mapping. And one score that says out of range. Alright, so you keep your eye on this thing right here. Notice how it says out of range, out of range. Once this changes to too fast, that is when you want to literally all stop. Once this changes. I'd want to play they could do PlayStation one day. Exactly. Exactly. So once it changes, it says too fast, too fast. Yeah, I thought I got that thing on the space brake. Yeah, I want to say it's like 10 kilometers, I think, or less. $16, 14, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 6, Still at 6. 7. Oh, that's not to then 8. Now 6. 5. 5. Come on. There it goes. Right at 5. Right at 5. Alright, so that starts some scanning. So you see, if you look right here, now, as you'll see, it's discovered. If there was scan, you'll see someone's name right here. Planet scanned or planet map. You'll see someone's name right there. Yeah, so yeah, let's click the back end.
Surface scanned by 50%.
Wow, I've already got 80% already. Do that halfway. There it is.
Surface scan complete.
Surface map is finished. Efficiency bonus awarded. Moon A4A is a low-gravity icy body that is suitable for landing. The surface temperature average is 43 Kelvin. You have mapped all worthwhile bodies.
See, I've not all worthwhile bodies. Alright, now let's see if it's worth it. I don't know. That's landable. See, it's already saying icy body already. That one right at 6. 85.
Surface scan complete.
Map is finished. Efficiency bonus granted. Planet A4 is a medium gravity icy body. The super thin atmosphere is composed mainly of neon with an average surface temperature of 43 Kelvin. You have mapped all worthwhile bodies.
Yeah, like I said, usually they want you to do the landable planets, usually. Yeah, that's why, how I do it. Let's go back here, scan this. So I'm curious, I'll stop actually. Yeah, because once you scan it, as you can see now, you can see it. Once you scan it. Go through the same thing. Oh, no, you can't. Can I look at you? No, I can't. So apparently if it's landable, then yeah, you can go in and look at it. But if it's not landable, like you see, we just scanned that, and it's not letting it go in. Alright, well, let's go. Yeah, I thought you could look at all of them like that. But nope, it's only the landable that you can zoom in. Only the landables. Uh-oh. I had been streaming 1 hour and 35 minutes. And 15 minutes on our 2-hour limit will be hitting. Let me do this, because my belly is growling. I've been up since like 4 o'clock. Let's stop right here. Break my stream now before Elite Danger starts freezing up. So let me stop right here. Go get some lunch, that's everything else. I'm gonna go get some lunch, that's everything else. I'm not sure what else, just everything else and all. Because the only problem is, you gotta stream for like 2 hours, take a break, do like 2 to 3 hours, come back, then the service should settle down again, do another 2 hours, like 2 hours, take another break. So I'm gonna jump off here, I'm gonna go get some lunch, that's everything else. That's everything else and all. So, here's our ending. I want to break before the game freezes up. Because I've got 1 hour and 36 minutes exactly. So let me do my break here now before, because like I said, that last one, yeah, it got corrupted with everything else. So you'll see at the end. Now, and that's another reason. This is another reason exactly why I do a 2 PC stream. If I was doing a single PC and when the game froze up like that, yeah, that stream would have got corrupted. Twitch and YouTube would say, hey, this is a corrupted video, and just delete it when you're not letting you use it. Whereas a 2 PC, you saw, because the game PC froze up and got messed up, the streaming PC was fine. So you saw that, hey, the game crashed. I can't do nothing more. I am stuck because the game crashed. And this is why I do a 2 PC setup. Alright, so anyway, I need to shut up because it's now 1 hour and 37 minutes. So let me do my break, get something to eat. Not sure what I'll stream next, but I do need something to eat. Here's our ending. Alright, hello ladies and gentlemen, Seth on another question Junior. Thank you for watching my stream. Please click on the follow button. Please also hit the little bell notification and to come follow me. But I do want to point out those little links there. Please go to those links if you want to get more info. And please come to my Patreon page and support me if you enjoy my work and all. Thank you. Bye. Alright, like I said, I'm not sure what I'll stream next, but I do need something to eat. So, I'll show you back shortly. Bye.